Hey, everyone. How are you? Welcome back to episode number 28. Yes, I said 28. We're pushing 30 episodes here of our VA Mastery Series. I am Jodi Marvin, and I am here every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time in the Virtual Assistant Collective group right here where you're watching this from right now. I am also streaming today to YouTube. I'm streaming to Instagram. And I think I fixed my issue about streaming into Facebook groups. So that's awesome. So FR William over from Instagram, Rega from Instagram. Great to have you on. If you're here, say hello. Good morning, Gordy. Awesome. Yay. So I'm so glad everything's working this morning. And, as you're rolling in, let me know where the heck you're tuning in from. All right. I am from Central New York, here in my home office in Central New York. And by the way, can you tell that things are different here this morning? Yes, we've actually put up a wall and a door. So we decided that my loft space was so wide open that I needed a little bit more privacy for the type of work that I can do, so I can focus more. And so this is what we came up with. And I ended up painting and putting things in place, and I just love it. So I'm so happy to be broadcasting live for the first time in my new home office that is right behind me. Okay. Good morning, Jennifer. Oh, from Scotland. Awesome. Wow. Awesome. So great to have you here. All right. So if you're tuning in live right now, could you do me a favor and give me a hashtag live? If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. That kind of gives me an idea of, who can actually make it on the lives. Most people can't, and that's okay. And if you're new to my page, you're new to the group here or whatever, just give me a hashtag new. And I would love to connect with you personally. All right. So today is a very important topic. I'm very excited. You've heard me talking about this newer topic because I'm so passionate about it. But today, what we're going to be diving into is a really important growth strategy. All right. And this is a growth strategy that's good for virtual assistants. It's a growth strategy that works for any entrepreneur. Okay. Because as business people, as entrepreneurs, we need that, right? I mean, we need to have these strategies in place. It doesn't really matter what industry you're in either. Good morning, Anne and Jeanette and Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Sarah, I fixed my Facebook group thing, the streaming thing. I had to redo it. So I am so happy about that. So thank you for being here. All right. So again, we're talking about a growth strategy today. And how are we going to do this growth strategy, right? How does this work for us? Well, I'm talking about it from an angle where we're going to be using some CRM tools to really effectively upsell and cross-sell the services that you currently offer, okay? Because you know what? Sometimes we get to a place in our businesses where we're like, okay, we're offering these services to our clients. And maybe you see a need, or maybe you want to do something a little bit different, right? So this is your opportunity because you can identify those potential upsell or cross-selling opportunities, all right, to add value, to add potential revenue, additional revenue income, right? Who doesn't want that in their business? Okay. And to gain some skills. All right. So let's go ahead with our strategies. As usual, we have 3 strategies with 3 actionable steps for you today. Strategy number 1 today is all about identifying your opportunities with your CRM data. Okay. You know what? And if you don't have a CRM tool right now, that's okay. And if you do have a CRM tool, that's amazing. But listen, these CRM tools that we're using, right, that are so important. And what does CRM stand for, by the way? It's customer relationship management, right? Well, they're not just for managing your client information, okay? It goes much further beyond that. So what else are these? What else are the CRM tools good for? Well, they're really, really powerful resources for analyzing your client's behavior, right? And really taking a look and digging deep and looking at the numbers and identifying some potential upsell or cross-sell opportunities, okay? Now, this can be as a virtual assistant, right, for your own business, so that if you're looking for more clients, or if you have existing clients and you want to do more for them, whatever the case may be, right? Or if you want to help your own clients identify these opportunities so that their revenue increases, and they're going to think you're the best VA in the whole world, right? So here's some insight into this, okay? So by really tracking any of your client interactions, All right. So, and we're talking about looking inside your CRM system at your numbers. Okay. So by tracking your client interactions inside your CRM tool, maybe like things like their purchase history, it could even be their service feedback, right? And when I say service feedback, there's tools inside of Social Connector, and Social Connector is the tool of my choice. Whatever CRM tool you use is great. But listen, they have these amazing form builders and survey builders inside of Social Connector that you can build, and then you can look at the analytics afterwards to see how these surveys are performing and what people actually want, right? So, you can take a look at the service feedback. Let's say that you're doing like a survey for service feedback or whatever. You can actually spot some trends and some opportunities where these additional services for clients or additional offerings, maybe for leads or whatever, are something that can really add value. Okay. So your actionable step for strategy number 1 today, strategy number 1 is identifying opportunities with that CRM data. That data is so important. All right. So take a look this week. All right. Go and look at your CRM data. All right. Take a few minutes. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to look at the numbers. Sometimes that's kind of like the boring part, but it's so important to know what those numbers are. Right. So, and when you go to review that data, and do that this week, all right, make it a real effort to take a look at it this week, all right, because you never know what that one little step can lead to, as far as those opportunities, all right, and then look for some clients who could benefit from some additional services or maybe some products. Depends on what industry you're in. We have a lot of VAs in this group here, right? So it would mainly be services, but you never know. Some VAs sell digital products to help their clients as well, right? Or maybe you do sell physical products, right? This works for anyone. But take a look and see, if your clients, or even your potential clients, could benefit from these additional products or services that really complement what they currently use. Okay. So take a couple minutes this week and identify, let's identify 2 clients. All right. And really jot down some tailored upsell and some cross-sell suggestions for each of those clients. Okay. What can you provide to them? All right. Or if you're a VA and you want to help your client out in that manner, just do the same thing. Just, clone these suggestions and use this for your clients as well. All right. So strategy number 2 today is crafting personalized offers. Okay. I think we all know that personalization is really key when it comes to upselling and cross-selling, right? And you know what else it does? It actually shows your clients that you really understand what their unique needs are, right? And especially when you've been working for somebody for a while, you kind of, like, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you've been working with a client for a really long time, it's like you know them better than they know themselves, right? And they let you run with things. They trust you. They know that you understand their unique needs. How great of a relationship is that, right? And also it shows them that you're really proactive about offering solutions to make their businesses better. Okay. So, and whenever I'm talking about all of this is the cool thing about Social Connector, and I just love it so much, is that, all of these strategies can be used in our own businesses, and they can also be used in our clients' businesses too. Okay. So remember that they're dual benefits. Okay. So strategy number 2, again, was crafting your personalized offers. So let's do a little overview here. So, and again, spend some time this week, block it out in your calendar, whatever you have to do. I know we're all busy, but use that data from your CRM to really tailor your offers. Okay. And I'm going to give you an example. If a client really, frequently uses like email marketing services or, something like that, you might want to try upselling them like on more advanced segmentation, right? Or how about some analytics, right? Maybe they're doing their email marketing, but they're not really looking at their open rates or their click-through rates to see if those emails are working, right? That's something that you could, that's a more advanced offering. Okay. So your actionable step for strategy number 2 today is to go ahead and just draft up a personalized upsell or like a cross-sell email, right? Or maybe 2 emails, whatever, a series of them even, for 2 of your clients that you identified in strategy number 1. Okay. And use the templates and the automation features in your CRM tool. Okay. Because they're there. I'm telling you, that's what these CRM tools are there for. Okay. Especially Social Connector. All right. And do that. And when you use these templates, you can do this to customize your messages and really base it like on what your clients' usage patterns are and what their preferences are, right? By looking at your CRM data. And again, sometimes looking at numbers and things can be a little bit dry, but it actually gets kind of fun when you can actually pull that data from your CRM tool and then use it to make informed decisions. All right. Because you know what? You're putting all this work into your email marketing and your social media posting and your sales funnels and your registration page and people clicking here and clicking there, right? Well, you know what? We can extract that data and we can even take that data, right? We can export it for our from our CRM, from Social Connector, and we can export it into an Excel file. And do you remember that episode that I did not too long ago, all about pivot tables? Yeah, you can actually break down that information even further and really, really get as analytical as you want to see, just make informed decisions on how to make your marketing efforts even better. Okay. Because again, we're doing all this work. We want to make sure that it's working, right? We don't want to just keep doing it and just like spinning our wheels and doing the same thing over and over if it's not working. All right. So that's why these numbers and this data is so cool. It's really, really cool. All right. So your actionable step, again, was to draft that personalized upsell or your cross-sell emails for the 2 clients that you identified in strategy number 1, okay? And just use those templates, use the automation features. That's what they're there for, right? To customize your messages, your messages based on your clients' usage patterns and their preferences, right? And sometimes, you know their preferences just from working with them and seeing what they're doing and maybe seeing where there's some gaps in their efforts, okay? All right. So strategy number 3, we're on to strategy number 3. So this is all about following up. The fortune is always in the follow-up, right? And we just talked about this too, and it's measuring success. Okay. Because look, if we're not following up, what do the experts say? They say that it takes about 12 touches, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. 12 touches to actually close a sale. All right. So again, I'm going to keep saying that the fortune's in the follow-up and then measuring your success. All right. So once you've made your offer, right. And we talked about that in strategy number 2, it's really, really so super important to follow up. Okay. And Social Connector and CRM tools can really help you keep track of, which of the offers that have been made and what the outcomes were with those. Okay. Just so you know. All right. Isn't it nice to know? And you can even, another cool thing is if you have these different offers, you can put them side by side. You can do that in the spreadsheet. You can just take a look at your inside your CRM analytical area. And I have what we call a dashboard over in Social Connector, which lights up and which is just another cool thing where you can see all of your numbers. But this really, really helps you to see, what's working and what's not working and all that other good stuff. Okay. And, you really do want to know what offers that you have and what the outcomes were for those. All right. So that you can make those informed decisions. Good morning, Deva. All right. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. All right. So for strategy number 3, which is following up and measuring success, really, really, just keeping a close eye on like those responses that we just talked about, right? To upsell and to cross sell and create all those efforts. Hi, Sissy. Hello, my friend. We have to do a catch up very, very soon. Thanks for being here. That will really help you to, refine your approach and improve your future outcomes. All right. Because we just talked about this. We don't want to keep doing the same things, right? We want to take these numbers and the analytics inside of your CRM tools and use those to make our efforts even better. We don't want our efforts to be wasted, right? Because sometimes we're just sending out emails and we're doing this and we're doing that and we're creating funnels and registration pages because that's what we need to do and we're busy. And then we don't follow up with those and look at the numbers so that we can improve our future outcomes. And that's what we want to do. We always want to be improving our future outcomes, right? And as VAs, we want to be helping our clients to improve their future outcomes. All right. That's why we're on their teams. Okay. So, all right. So your actionable step for strategy number 3. And again, that was all about the fortunes in the follow-up. It's following up and measuring your success, right? Isn't that funny? I mean, I would love to know right now, is there anybody here, do you measure your success on a regular basis? And if you do that, tell me in the comments, what do you do? Do you pull your analytics from your CRM tool? Do you put them in a spreadsheet? Are you even tracking it? Or are you just saying, oh, I don't think that worked, and I just didn't have time to look at it? I would love to know, okay? Because it can definitely get away from us, can it? Yeah. Like the data just sits there, right? We do all this stuff and then the data's there and it's like, it's screaming out at us, hey, look at, I can tell you a story about, what all your efforts you're doing and what direction you should go in because of the numbers that are coming in, right? So very, very interesting that all of these analytics in the background in our CRM tool is telling us that story. And it actually can tell us what path to go on so that we can have better outcomes in the future with all of our efforts, right? Putting all of this work in. Let's make it work for us for sure. Okay. All right. So your actionable step for strategy number 3 is to simply set a follow-up reminder for yourself. Okay. You can do that in your CRM tool. You can do it in Social Connector by doing an automation or a workflow. You can remind yourself in an email. You can, set an alarm on your phone. You can put it in your calendar, whatever you need to do. Do multiple follow-up reminders if you need it. But do that for 1 week after sending your offers, okay? And then the next step is to think about this stuff and prepare mentally. So prepare mentally to analyze the responses, okay? And when I say to prepare mentally, I'm going to give you an example here, because for me, sometimes it's like, oh, it's time to look at the numbers, right? And sometimes, it can be a little bit time consuming, not terribly, because you can export it from your CRM system, slap it into a Excel sheet, or even just looking at it on your back end, right, of your CRM system. But prepare for yourself, prepare to analyze the responses, okay? And just always ask yourself this when you're looking at your numbers: what worked, okay? And what didn't work. And then just use that information to adjust all of your future sales tactics. And that's really it, right? It's not really difficult. It's just something that kind of like, again, we send the emails, we create the registration pages, we do all this stuff. And are we looking at those numbers to see if they're really working? Because we don't want to keep creating the same thing over and over and over if they're not working, right? Yeah, I think so too. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up here, you guys. Okay. And we're going to do a quick recap on what we covered today. Number 1, we learned how to identify upselling and cross-selling opportunities using CRM data. Okay. We have those clients. We're already working for them. We can identify some gaps and help them. And sometimes they don't realize where their gaps are either. They're too busy. They're trying to run their businesses, right? So it's great for us to have, that second set of eyes on a client's business, so we can help them identify that, right? And not only that, but identifying it in our own VA businesses. Okay. Number 2, we talked about how to create personalized offers that really resonate with our clients' needs. Okay. And again, having that, that lens on to identify what those needs are. Okay. And then number 3, we talked about the importance of following up, the fortunes in the follow-up, and really measuring the success of our efforts using that CRM data, pulling that data out. It's so simple to pull it out. It's so simple to even take a look at it. It doesn't take that long, right? So those are your 3 strategies today. And that wraps that up. And I did want to mention that if you are looking to really kind of just deepen your understanding of CRM capabilities and how you can actually apply them to expand your service offerings or to expand your clients' service offerings, then I have an awesome masterclass coming up 1 week from today. It is called Mastering CRM Automation for virtual assistants, but it's really for any industry. It's for any service provider, or even if you're selling products. All right, it works for everybody. That's going to be on Wednesday, September 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern, right here. Okay, we're going to be streaming right here live in this group. Excuse me. And if you're interested in that, go ahead and comment masterclass for me below, and my team will pop the registration to that masterclass right in the comments here. You can sign up. It's totally free. It's going to be like an hour or less. All right. Because nobody got time for all these really long masterclasses. So we're going to hit this information about, CRM automation in less than an hour and really help you get prepped on the CRM automation thing. All right. Because I'm telling you, once you go CRM automation, you're never going to want to go back and you're going to wonder, why didn't I do this before? Okay. And Lady Wealth Warrior from Instagram and Altruistic Virtual and Anne, oh my gosh, thank you for joining from Instagram. It's great to have you on here. Thank you so much. All right. So again, if you're interested in my upcoming masterclass all about CRM automation, you're not going to want to miss it. There will be a replay that'll be available for a little bit, but it's way better to catch the live. And oh, by the way, if you do catch the live, there are some really, really cool bonuses that you're not going to want to miss. The first one is you are going to get a special link from me, and it's going to be a 14-day free trial to a CRM tool called Social Connector that I've been talking about, where you can go in and you can test it out and you can look at it and see what it looks like in the background and see all of the amazing features. I do have to say that I have my own clients, right? I just moved one of my clients over to this tool, and guess how much I saved her, you guys? I saved her $10,000 per year. She was able to cut all of the other software subscriptions because this CRM tool is an all-in-one. It includes everything, like everything you can ever want to run your business. All right. So I'm using it for me. I'm using it for my clients. You can use it for your clients. All right. And there's actually an opportunity where if you want to use it for your own clients, you can have them sign up under you and you earn commissions as well. I mean, it's like a win-win. It's crazy. And they have, oh my gosh, they have training and they have a community and they're always adding new enhancements. They just added a couple new things. They added QR code scanner. So I actually can cut that from my clients list as well. They just released that like a week ago. So 14-day free trial to that. So that's one of the bonuses. Another bonus is I'm going to give you, and I normally sell this in my digital product store, I'm going to give you 100 done for you virtual assistant Instagram posts. All right, that you can use on your social media to stay consistent on social media. Okay. And, if you're not a virtual assistant, that's okay, because what it's going to be is it's going to be a link to Canva where all of these are going to be designed for you. You can change them for your own branding colors. You can change the language, the text layovers, whatever for your industry or for, whatever type of work that you do. Okay. So that's going to be 100 free Instagram posts ready for you. And you're also going to be getting a session, a free one-on-one coaching session, face-to-face on Zoom with me to talk about the power of CRM automation and how you can use that in your business and how you can actually use the affiliate model as well, so that you can not only use it in your own business, you can help your clients and earn affiliate income. All right. Amazing opportunity. I haven't seen anything out there like that. So I'm very, very excited about the upcoming masterclass because we're on our way to the CRM automation, especially for virtual assistants. It's so important for us. And so that is it. So bonuses, CRM automation, finding more time in our day. So many good things here. So many good things here. All right. So I'd love to see you in the masterclass next week. I will be doing my live VA Mastery series next week. I may change the date to either Tuesday or Thursday because we are having the masterclass on Wednesday, and I don't want to overwhelm the feeds and things like that. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining today. And you know what? Remember that leveraging the right tools and the strategies, right, that go along with it can really significantly enhance your ability to grow as your virtual assistant business, right? And not only grow your virtual assistant business, but help you grow your client's business, all right? So that you're going to look like a rock star and they're going to want to keep coming back to you. And, and when you identify all of those, additional opportunities, upselling and cross-selling some different services that they're not seeing because they're so busy in their businesses, it's just a win-win situation. All right. So keep your eye on that. Keep leveraging the right tools and those strategies as well. All right. And your business will grow and stay consistent. All right. So again, I am Jodi Marvin, and you know what? I am dedicated to helping you build a thriving virtual assistant business from home. All right. And that's it for today. So I will see you in the next episode. All right. Bye guys. Thanks.